Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another STORMWORKS video and welcome to episode 8 of the boat plane build series. Today we're going to be adding and upgrading a few bits and pieces and hopefully getting it finished by the end of the video, so the next episode we can use it to transport some passengers. But anyway guys, as always, I hope you'll enjoy. Let's get started. Okie dokie, so the first thing I'd like to do today is sort out some steering for these wheels at the front here. So when they're down like this, I want them to be able to steer, and when they're packed up, I want them to be in the neutral position just like that. So I think we're going to need a switch box for that. We'll grab one of these, and we might try and chuck it in the front somewhere, I suppose. Yeah, down here should be fine. Boop, just like that. Then we're going to need a constant number. Grab this and we'll chuck it over here. Now that's going to be 0, and we're going to grab that and put it in the off position. So that one there, perfect. And the on position will come straight from the steering up here, I suppose, from the left and the right. Is it that one there? Perfect. Okay, and then the output will go to these two front wheels. So we're going to go steering and steering. Very good. And then to change it, it's going to come from the landing gear button. So we need to find where that is exactly. I better work that out. Okay, it's this one just here, so we're going to grab that and bring it over to the switch box. Very good. And that should work like that, but I just got to check. I think one of these wheels needs to be inverted. Let's have a look. Left is going to work on this side. So we are going to have to invert this side, aren't we? So let's grab an inverter, one of these ones for this side. So we'll just chuck that. Oh, there's not much room left in here, is there? If we just chuck it on top of here, would that be fine? Or maybe we should put it with the other stuff. Oh dearie me. Okay, we just go right there. That should be a-okay. So we're going to grab this, and that will go down to the wheel itself. So we'll go over to the steering. Very nice. And then this one will go over to the output over there. I think that's correct. Hopefully we'll test it out when we launch it in the water, but that should be fine. And the next thing I wanted to do, I was trying to spawn this in on some land to be able to do the thumbnail, and one of the pivots gave way on the back, so I thought we could just strengthen up the front and the back. So let's go on both sides. Going to make a little hole just here and in the actual landing gear itself. Very good. Going to grab a pivot and we're going to turn around. We need it to be the same as that though, don't we? So we're going to go just like that. That is the correct way, I believe. Yes, it is. All right, now we need to somehow grab that and merge it together with the rest of it. So we're going to go boom and boom. All right, that's correct. And then we got, oh no, I can't get to that one in there. I have to go over this side. Yep, boink and boink. Very good. All right, so that's the front sorted. Now we're going to do the same on the back. So we're going to open up the back here, get rid of those ones, grab that pivot, and I suppose we'll invert it. And we just need to make sure we get it going the same way. So I think it needs to go that way, like that. I think that's fine. Boop, just like that. That looks to be the same. Very good. So let's merge these ones together. Go boink, like that. And we got the same on this side, just like so. Very good. Then we've got to connect up all the logic for those. So where is all of that coming from? All the way up. Where is it? There. This one. Okay, so we're going to go boom and boom. Okay, good. And there's two more at the back here. 1 and 2. Very good. So that should help strengthen it a lot more than what it is. Another thing that I wanted to do also was these flaps underneath. I'm going to make them a little bit steeper. So that's these ones that come up to here. Whereabouts? Up to there. Very good. So let's go into here. So I wanted to make this number a little bit higher. So we might go 0.6 instead. That will help it try and push itself up more. It'll keep it a bit more straight, I believe. We'll see if that works anyway. And after that, what I want to do, I want to add a roll hold. So let's grab the controller now. I think I've got one somewhere. Let's have a look. Roll hold. Roll holder. That should do the trick. Very good. So let's just chuck it in the back, I suppose. We're running out of room in the front, aren't we? There's not a lot of room in here either, but we'll make it work. Let's go like this. Turn it around like so. Very good. All right, so what do we need to connect up here? Gyro roll. That will probably do it. So let's go down to the gyro, wherever it is. Is that it there? Pitch, up, down, your roll. Okay, so we don't want the output going to there anymore, do we? Or do we? I don't know. Anyway, rotation target. What's that? Not even what we're looking at, is it? Where is our controller? All the way back here. There we go. Good. All right. So roll sensor, a tilt sensor facing left. All right. So let's grab a tilt sensor. Grab one of these, and we might chuck it up here, I suppose. Go like, can I chuck it like in the wing so it can't be seen? Is that possible? Oh, like that. Yep. Okay. Good. That will work. So grab that and bring it down to the actual controller itself. Roll sensor. Yep. That's the one. And then on or off, I'm going to connect that to a constant on signal. So it's always trying to keep us level. Very good. And then is that everything? Just the output to the actual things themselves. All right, so we're going to go there and there. Very good. So that should all work now. So the roll from the seat, is that coming straight from the seat? No, that one is. Okay, that's not actually going to do anything anymore, but I'll just leave it connected anyway. Not that it's really got a use, but that's okay. All right, so next thing I want to do is I actually want to add a door to this area here to seal off this room, the passenger area. Okay, so let's go into symmetry mode. Just delete these handrails for the moment. Now, these buttons are actually going to have to move, aren't they? Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. So I'm going to grab that one. I'm just going to move it over here on the floor for now, I suppose, just so it's not in the way. And then I've actually got to do the same with the one over here. So let's go like this. We're going to move it and we're just going to drag it over this way. And a bit too far maybe. And then we're going to come over and we'll just put it down on the floor for now. Very good. Paste her in and merge it all together. Just like that. Very good. All right. So got a little bit to fix up over here. So let's go boom and boom. Fix those areas back up. Then we're going to need a door. So are we back into that mode? Good. So I think we might just use a hinged door, I suppose, and we could probably butt into this area. I don't think that does too much. So if we open up just there, should be fine. And then we're going to turn it around this way. So that way it will stop all the water from being in the cabin, hopefully anyway. And then I suppose on both sides will come up like this. Okay, this is going to be a little bit weird, but this is how it's going to be. I'm going to grab a couple of wedges, go like this, turn them around like that, and we'll go up like so. That should be fine. It's a little bit strange though, isn't it? Okay, that's how it's going to have to be though. That's okay. All right, so what are we going to do here? If we grab some, or maybe go pipe, we'll just put the pipes back in that we had before, I suppose. Come up like this, 1, 2, and then we'll just make it look like some bar that you can hold on to. I don't know if I like that though. It looks a bit boxy, doesn't it? Yeah, oh well, that's how it's going to be. Now we've got to replace the area for these buttons. So one of them is the door, isn't it? And what's the other one? The lights. I don't know which is which, so we're going to have to work that out. But the door button is going to have to be over here, isn't it? I suppose. Oh, that's a bit annoying. So this is going to look... This isn't going to look great, is it? I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. Anyway, we'll keep on going. So I think this one's the door. Let's just check. Yeah, it is. It goes to a door output. Okay, so the door one, grab this. We'll grab it, turn it around. I suppose we'll just chuck it up in here. Is that... Oh, it's double-sided, isn't it? Right. Okay, so we have to come up and we're going to have to go like that. Oh, that's not very good, is it? Actually, I think we might change this. I might get rid of it and just get a regular toggle button. And we're going to go like this on the end, I suppose, go like that. And then we're going to have one facing the other way. I think that's going to be just a little bit better. And then going to have to do something on here to make it look slightly better too. Okay, we're going to have to come up like this. I don't know if I like this. We'll have to muck around for a bit, see if we can get it to look a little bit better. But we're going to have to go like that and have an external input. That's not great. Now that goes to the door, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay, and then that will have to go to there, have an external input. Right, okay, so we'll just name both of these door, I suppose. We'll do the same on this one here. Boop, just like that. Okay, we'll have to muck around with that. I don't like it. Unless we can have the lights button on this side, so it'll make it look slightly better, I suppose. We'll go around like that, and we'll put the light button over here, I guess. Yeah, we'll have to do, won't it? We'll come around, drag her up. Yep, up. One more. Boop, boop, and boop. Perfect. Paste her in and merge it all together. Just like that. All right, so we've got a little bit of painting to fix up, and we're somehow going to make this look a little bit better. Oh, I don't know how we're going to do that. Let me muck around with this for a sec, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, guys, so I think that's all finished now. We have our lights over there, our door over here, and it's all been painted, and yeah, I think that's the best I can come up with anyway. I put a little angle on it there to make it look just a little bit better, but I think that's how it's going to have to be, so we're going to go with that. Anyway, the next thing we have on the list is... Oh, we got a little bit of paint we need to fix up here, don't we? Boop. Oh, it's going to have to be white up there. Okay, it is what it is. That's fine. That can be black as well. Yeah, okay, that's going to have to do. Anyway, the next thing we need to do are add some rope anchors. So, let's grab some of these ones like that's good. And we're going to chuck some out here so we can tie it up if need be. Go like that. That's probably fine. Let's put one on the front as well in case we need to tow it. All right, so we'll go like this. That should be a-okay. It doesn't look too bad, I suppose. And then we could possibly add one on the roof somewhere. Is that not going to interrupt too much? That should be fine. We go like this, turn it around that way. Good, and we'll chuck one back here as well. Right next to the light, that's okay. Boink. And that's probably more than enough, to be honest. I don't think we're really going to need to anymore. We could possibly add a couple at the back here, I guess. Why not? Just go like that. That should be a-okay. Good. So let's add some rope now. We'll just add a few bits and pieces laying around. So maybe couple next to those ones, some at the front here. Very good. So we have 4 ropes on board. We probably don't really need that more, to be honest. I don't think we can fit any back here. Can we? Probably could fit some in there, but I think it would be fine, actually. So we got the rope holders on the outside, or the rope anchors rather, and some actual rope itself. That should be fine. Now we need to add a bit of equipment in the actual thing itself. So how are we going to do this? Maybe if we go along this wall. Oh no, they're all... Is that a wedge? What's that piece there? Okay, that's a wedge, but underneath that we can add a few bits. So if we go like that, it's not going to interrupt too much. It should be fine. Good. So let's go equipment and see what we got. So a fire extinguisher is always a must. What are these parts here? They don't do anything either, so they can all go. Okay, that's good. We've made a little bit of room for ourselves. That's all right. So we'll chuck an extinguisher. We're just going to have the very basics, the bare minimum. Going to need a welder right there. Good. Possibly an underwater one as well. Turn that around. Go like that. Perfect. And maybe a few health packs should be fine. We go 1, 2, 3, and possibly a defib. Why not? We'll chuck that right there and turn around like so. Okay, so we've got a little bit of basic equipment up there. Let's just paint that bit black. Awesome. Also, one thing we do not have is a refill or recharge port. So that's quite important. So we better add one of them in. So maybe, what have we got over here? We could possibly add it up here, couldn't we? Actually, this is all hollow, is it? Yeah, okay. Where is that? Okay, it's not going to leak out or anything, so that's good. So maybe we should do this on both sides as well. Open up that area there. And let's go fluid. I'm going to hold the equipment for a sec. Let's, because we've got to add some equipment back here too. So we're going to go a fluid hose anchor. If we go maybe 2 blocks away from the port, so that means on both sides we can fill that up. And then over here we're going to add a cable anchor. Grab one of these ones. Good. Go like that. Perfect. So that side's finished. That side doesn't need anything else. And then on this side, we're actually going to open that back up, and we're going to connect this up to a few parts. So this will fill up both tanks. That will allow it to go in. No, it won't. Oh, okay, so we're going to have to sort something out down here. What's going on? Let's have a look. So that goes straight in, and it's blocked off by that port. Okay, so what if we actually get rid of both of them, and we're going to go port, go like this, and I assume the liquid can flow past that, so that should be fine. So that should still work then. Go like that, so that way, yeah, we should be able to fill up from over here now. Good. All right, so let's go a pipe. We'll get a little angle on the one side. It'll be fine. Go underneath here, around like that, and we'll chuck a port on the end of there. Go, bump, perfect, good, and we'll seal that back up. Awesome. Now, on the back of that, on this side, we're actually going to go equipment, and we're going to put a hose right here, and on the other side, we're going to get rid of that hose and add a cable, one of these ones, and we'll go just like that. Perfect, good. We'll go yellow for that one, and the fuel, I suppose, we'll just go red to match the hose. That should be a-okay. And we've still got 2 more things we need to add, one of those being a heater. So where on earth are we going to put the heater? In here. What if we put it right at the back? What is that? Absolutely nothing. Perfect. Let's grab a heater. We're going to chuck it right in this area. Turn it around like so. Where is it? There. Oh, there it is. Good. And we'll just chuck a little toggle button above that. Toggle, and this will be called heater. Turn that around like so. Good. And we'll label it heater. Just like that. Awesome. And connect that with that one. Very good. Now, the last thing... Oh, give that a little bit of a paint before we forget. Boop. Very good. So the last thing I'd like to do before we connect up all the power, because nothing is connected up to any power at the moment, what we need to do, we need to change the pitch on this so it's only trying to pull itself up when we want it to. So I might add back that sort of takeoff button, but rather kind of be like a water mode and then an air mode. So change the pitch on that. So in here, we might chuck that right on number... Should we go on number 4 on this one? Should be fine. So we're going to go kind of air mode on/off, I suppose, just like that. And this will be a button toggle on number 4. Very good. So the way that's going to work, let's grab a switch box. Going to need another one of these, and we might chuck it down in the back. Should be fine. Find a little spot back here somewhere. Good. And right there. So we're going to need a constant number for this. Going to go like this. Boop. Good. So that will be a 0. So when this thing is switched off, we want it to stay in the water, so that will be off mode. And when it's switched on, we want the number that's coming out to it now, I suppose. So pitch is coming out of there. Okay, so how do we do this? So where is that? Let's have a little look what's going on here. Where did the gyro go? Right here somewhere. Okay, so pitch is coming out here, going straight to the propeller. So instead of going straight to the propeller, this will go to that switch box we've just put in over here, so when it's turned on. And then the output will either be 0 or whatever that is, and that will bring it up to the pitch up there, I think is correct. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to modify the controller that's coming out of this display piece here and make sure that that button there works. And then I'm going to connect everything up to a bit of power, and then we'll spawn it in and make sure it's all working correctly. Alrighty guys, so everything should be all finished now. One thing I did have to do was remove the wedges from this ramp here because it interfered with that door. So yeah, they're gone, and it's just a bit of a flat ramp now up inside, but that's a-okay. But we should be all good to try it out now, so let's spawn it in. $49,000, just about 50 grand for this thing. So what I want to do, I want to go for a bit of a fly, and we might come back and... Oh, actually, there's beaches down here, isn't there? What if we come and land on one of these ones? That should be alright. So we're going to go for a little bit of a fly down there, 14 kilometers away. That shouldn't take too long, so let's no-clip down onto the wing, just like that. Awesome. So because this is a sealed off room now, there's no water in there, which is really good, actually. I like that. So let's open up our door. Awesome. And jump on that edge if we can. Perfect. Open up this door, and we'll shut it. Awesome. And we'll shut that one up like that. So just to confirm, that all has worked pretty well. Yes, it does. Fully sealed up, and it looks good. Awesome. So let's make sure everything's all working. So just to show you, we have actually got infinity electricity off and infinity fuel off. So this is all working as it should now, which is really good. So lights work. Let's make sure our heater works at the back too. Very good. Awesome. We could probably just turn them off for now. That'll be a-okay. Now we've got to get this thing on. So compressor, electronics, and we'll give it some throttle. Good. Okay. We'll give it just a moment to spool up. It should kick on any sec. Oh, there we go. Awesome. So with the air mode off and the propeller at the back there is straight, and when we try and take off, we push that button, and there we go, when it's in air mode. So we're going to leave it like that for now. We're going to get ready to take off. Let this get to about 50, I suppose, then we're going to go full collective. Let's get some nav lights on as well. Oh, we'll quickly test out, let's just turn that off for a sec. Let's test out our landing gear. So when it's out, we should be able to turn, which we can. Awesome, look at that, perfect. And when it's off, when it's all tucked up, we cannot control it. Very good. Awesome. So that works really well, actually. So let's turn off air mode back on again, and we're going to go collective. Whoa, okay. We are off with some shakes, and we're going up really high, but we are actually going to start coming back down in a sec. Okay. I must let it spool up for too long, and it's just thrown us up in the air, but that's okay. We're on the move now, so that's all right. So let's go. Supposed to go full collective, I guess. Why not? Something like that should be fine. Are we back on the water? Yes, we are. What's going on there? Okay, I think we need to stop. Stop! What's going on? Okay, pull over. Very good. All right. Are we stopping right here? Yes, we are. Okay, maybe we don't need full throttle. Is that a bit much? We'll just go a little bit. Allow us to take off again. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay, I don't know what happened there before. It probably undercorrected us, and we just hit the water first. That's right. We're on the move now, so that's okay. So we're doing over 400 at the moment. Woo! That's pretty good. Alright, we're going to stay at this height. That's what I'm worried about. It should hover around the 5 meters mark. Yeah, we are coming back up now. Okay, we went a little bit high, a little bit low there, but that's alright. So let's try and steer down that way if we can. Just come around like this. Very good. So we're facing the right way. Awesome. Okay, how high are we now? Okay, it's going slightly over it again, but it should start bringing us back down and eventually settle at 5 meters. Okay, that's alright. You can't really notice it though, so that's all good. We are flying fairly level 2. That's nearly perfect. Nearly perfect. That's really good, actually. I like that. Oh, we've got to watch out for other ships. Alright, let's go slightly to the left. Yes, we get to where we need to go. Good. So there should be some beaches down here we're going to try and drive up on. Very good. So we'll get ready soon to get our landing gear out. Hello. Meow. Very good. How fast are we going now? Yeah, still 410. That's pretty good. Well over 400. That's nice. I like it. Let's change our screen to our camera up the top. That's okay. Alright, 5 kilometers to go. We need to come around to the left slightly more. There we go. That'll be fine. Perfect. I might get rid of that waypoint when we get a little bit closer as well, just so it's not in our faces when we're trying to land this thing, driving up on the beach. So just give this a sec. Hasn't taken very long to get there, actually. We're only 4Ks away. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. 410. How's our fuel going? There it is. It's going down fairly quickly, but not too bad. We've got plenty of fuel, so we should be able to get a fair ways around the map too, which is really good, actually. All right, 2 kilometers to go. I might get rid of that waypoint. There we go. Come around this way slightly more, and we're going to get ready to come in for a landing. So I might have to start slowing down. Oh, I don't want to land just yet, though. Okay, we're on the water. Okay, just give it a little bit more throttle. There we go. We'll just cruise along the water, I suppose. Since we've landed. Let's get our landing gear out too. Boop. Should be all good and out. Very nice. So hopefully we don't have any more problems with that landing gear. Have to see, I suppose. Come around this way a little bit more. Good. I think I've got the brakes off. I have no indicator to tell, but that's okay. We're all good. We're all right. So I might put this back into... Oh, dear. No, I've just ruined the engine. Oh, no, so don't do that when we're moving. Bad idea. Okay, I might just turn off engine damage. Is it too late now? It might be, I'll try again to see if it will restart. Nah, no chance. Oh, no, we've wrecked it. Okay, I might have to go back with another one real quick. All right, so note to self, don't push that button while we are moving. But anyway, here we are. The waypoint is only 1.8 kilometers away, so let's get rid of that one right now. And we might actually come down. Probably be a good idea. We're coming down a bit. Well, no, quick, stop. Okay, collective off, I suppose, what we've got to do. There we go. That's better. Okay, we didn't need to possibly cut that all the way, so let's just go a little bit of collective. Oh, okay, a little bit touchy. I might have to lower the sensitivity slightly. That's okay, it's something we can work with. Let's just go right down there. Okay, so we're just cruising over. Good, so let's get our landing gear out. Very good, there it is. Our steering is working. Perfect. Alrighty, so we have to get ready to cut this engine completely in a moment when we come up on the water here. I wonder if it's safe enough to push that button at the back there now. Okay, here we go. We're coming up on the land. Perfect. Alright, look at that. And stop. Then we're going to go letterings off, off, and off. Okay, so we should stop right here. Very good. That rear landing gear has collapsed again. Oh, that's not good. The double pivots haven't helped at all. Okay, so I might have to take that back and sort that out. So we'll quickly do that before we finish off. But it works coming up on the beach, and then we can just roll back and go back into the water, which is pretty good. So what I might do, I might quickly take this thing back and try and fix up that landing gear, and I'll be back in just a sec.
2 hours later.
Alrighty guys, so I think we got it sorted now. Just quickly show you, we got twin axles at the back now to support all the weight. That seemed to be the main problem. So what I'll do, I'm going to show you guys that this actually works out. So we're going to try and land on this beach right here. So let's get our landing gear out. Let's actually face where we need to go. Very good. And we're going to come in for a landing. Let's throttle right down, and we're going to turn that down a fair bit as well. Boom, into the water. Very good. Alright, so let's come forward just a little bit more. Let's get nice and close, and we're going to slow right down and take this nice and careful up the beach. Alright, we're getting very close. Yes, we'll get ready to slow down about now, I suppose. Yep, alright. Slow right down, get that collective down a fair bit, and we're going to turn off air mode as well. So we need to be super careful when that's off so we don't nosedive into the water. We're sort of nearly doing that now, but we're all good. We're alright, so let's just concentrate on getting up this beach. Okay, we're just trying to get on nice and straight. Should be all good. So yeah, we have two axles at the back because it ended up being the weight was the problem. The pivots didn't have enough power. But this seems to work pretty well now. So boom and boom. Alright. We're going up the beach. Very good. We're going to stop that and hit the brake. Very good. So we are on the beach now perfectly. Very nice. Everything seems to be working pretty well. I've also added a reverse button in just here. So that's meant to be pointing backwards. But so that basically allows us to put that propeller in positive pitch to pull us back that way. That's how that works. So I'll quickly show you that as well. So let's turn off the handbrake, and we're going to go reverse and give that just a little bit. And we're going straight back into the water. Just like that. Awesome. And then when the wheels are off the ground, there we go. We can put them away. Very nice. And then we can be on our way again. So we'll give that just a little bit more. Start coming back. Very good. All right. Just like that. Perfect. So that all works pretty well. So next episode, we're going to actually try and use this to transport some people. So that should be pretty fun. Hopefully we don't have too many dramas. If we do, we're going to have a few more things to fix up, but hopefully it's going to be a-okay. But anyway, guys, that's going to do us for today. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.